Hello, hello, Sophie here, Sophie Rainbow, Sophie Lisa Beresford, Sophie Lisa Rainbow Beresford, White Winged Rainbow, whatever you want to call me today. I'm here to do a quick video in the Studio Q office about opportunities. Now, opportunities are all around us all of the time, and as the human race moves from one mindset to another, the old mindset was like, there's no opportunity for nout, which means nothing. There's no opportunity for anything ever, and we all have to go and do stinky, rotten jobs that we don't like, that kill us slowly, which is horrible. And like, that was the kind of idea, that the only opportunity is, if you're lucky, you'll get a job, a job. No. And never. And yeah, so but that's hilarious, really, because there's so much opportunity around every single human being all the time. If you're into The Secret, The Law of Attraction, Abraham Hicks, or anything like that, you may be aware of this. They're everywhere. And the difference between a person who's experiencing a lack of opportunity in their life and a person who's experiencing like so much opportunity, like you've got to like pick them out of the bunch. You've got to really think, like, which one do I want to spend my time on? Which one brings us the most of what I want and stuff. The difference between the people who have like no opportunities and the people who have all the fucking opportunity in the world is mindset. And that's it, mindset. And to go a bit deeper into mindset, it's vibrational frequency that is at play, as ever, as always and every way. Just shuffling my cards randomly. put you away for now while I talk about something else. And yes, it's mindset. So how do you go from a mindset of thinking there's absolutely no opportunity to a mindset where you just, everything you look at, you're like, oh yes, that's an opportunity, and another opportunity, and then you open your emails and there's another 2 opportunities and 3 opportunities, and then you're like, I better start making lists on keeping up with my opportunities here. The way to go from having none to having a lot, or from having a few coming here and there but not really sticking around for long and stuff like that. An excellent way to become aligned with the infinite opportunity that is very present always around every human is to write down your gains, what you gain on a daily basis. Could be anything. Your gain could even be that you give something to somebody, or you receive something. And when you take the time to pick out and write down your gains in life, you begin to focus on them. Therefore, you begin to not really attract more. But what happens is, when you attune your vibration to a certain frequency, your system begins to decode the infinite spectrum of vibration as it is on Earth, into things. We're doing it all the time. We're doing it right now. I'm decoding the world with my, from my vibrational standpoint, and so are you. So if we're on the vibration of no opportunity ever, and say we watch TV programs that say, you're right, there's no opportunity, and then you see all like 10,000 people rallying around with signs saying no opportunities for anybody, you might think, God, well, it's true. And from there, you haven't got a chance really in decoding the reality into the opportunity, because you're decoding the reality and you're strengthening your resolve on the idea that there's no opportunity. And as long as you do that, you'll keep decoding reality to give you more of that. Like, as long as you're vibrating there and paying your attention to that and believing that, you will have the return on that. whatever that is, because that's how reality works. So if we begin to feel appreciative for something, now there's a hell of a lot to feel appreciative for. The pair of eyes you're wearing, excellent things, you could appreciate them. Other things, most of us have running water in our house. We've obviously got internet access to watch this video, which that is a powerful thing. Internet access is a very powerful thing today, and we'll talk about that in other videos. The running water in your house, how valuable. We got the ability to get a bath. Anyone you love in your life, even if you're really scared about something, like you think all the money that you've got's going to run out or something like that, and you feel really afraid, there are things to appreciate. And so look for that to appreciate, and you'll start to feel better. If you are feeling lack, and it's disabling, because I know you can feel lack to a disabling degree, I suggest strongly an emotional release, because that lack you're feeling is a pattern it's a program that you've took in from the environment and began running, and you need to uninstall that program. All the human race does, if they want to be thriving and healthy, like they can be, like is natural, until they program themselves otherwise. So do an emotional release, and you can click a link below to my video that will guide you through that process and show you other places where you can be supported in your emotional releasing. Please see the video on emotional releasing and what it does and how to do it. So you release your lack, you release all that tension, all that scary stuff with the technique, and you appreciate things, and then you will begin to receive more, and you'll begin to act more from a place of abundance rather than lack, from abundance of joy and things like that. And so when you start to scale your frequency into the frequency of appreciation on purpose, by releasing anything that's not appreciation, anything that hurts inside, anything at all, release it. And always focus on what to be grateful for, what to appreciate, because we're ever evolving, which means every jiffy, which is smaller than a second, you have so many desires that you personally, if you try and fulfill them all yourself, you'll never do. But luckily, the universe is constantly delivering anything that you're the vibrational match to. And when you give birth to a desire, you set off in a vibrational pattern in the universe in that moment that is the code, the energy signature of that desire. It's now there for experience, to be experienced by all things, and that's how things keep happening in the whole universe. It's how it keeps evolving and happening, because it's all that infinite energy focusing through beings to create new things beyond what that being can even see at that time. So we'll have so many desires that are always being fulfilled if we are on the vibrational frequency of them, and we be on that frequency by appreciating. So I'm going to tell you 10 things right now that I appreciate. I dearly appreciate the people in my life, my family, my mother, my mum, Lisa Beresford. Love you, ma'am. Great. What a team member. Ma'am. Past experiences I appreciate now as I think of some of them. My friends. Very good friends. Teeth. I like my teeth. I can eat things. I like smiling. Love me teeth. Beadwork. You know, beadwork, so magical. Is that 5? I think so. Life experience on Earth. Thanks for the ride. It has been amazing. It's had its downs, it's had its way downs, and it's had its ups, and it's had its way ups. And now I know how to go up or down by choice. So really appreciate that. 7. I know I've said beadwork, but specifically Zulu beadwork. Zulu. Specifically Native American beadwork, which is all of the smaller little rings I'm wearing. I've just developed this habit of creating tribal rings to cover my fingers with. What else do I appreciate? Colour, skin. That's like 9, 8 or 9. And one more thing is Apple products. I just looked at my iPhone. Thanks, Apple. Spot on. You're reflecting the human consciousness well in technology form. Thank you for keeping up with our needs as a race. Brilliant. So, and just for number 11, Swarovski crystal. You know, what a beautiful little manifestation of light. Little diffractors, little prisms on the finger. And just beads themselves for number 12. So, there's some things. And if you watched that, if you're still watching, you may have picked up on my vibrational frequency as I was talking. I was in a place of appreciation, and I was feeling warm inside my body and stuff. So being on that frequency on purpose and practicing it, basically I'm now decoding things from the vibration of appreciation. I am more expectant now of more to appreciate. Like subconsciously, I'm expecting more things to appreciate. And from there, that's when opportunities come in. But another way to unlock your infinite opportunities that are all around you is to believe in yourself and to be good to yourself. If you beat yourself up for things, you're going nowhere fast. I was a major self-beater-upper, major, because I'm so sensitive to things, and I'm happy about that. And I've trained my ability in that as well, because it's super useful as a human being to be sensitive and psychic and stuff like that, and have a really high intuition, because you're sensitive. So I used to beat myself up a lot for stuff because I just couldn't bear it if I upset someone else at all. You know, it would really take its toll on me because I'd beat myself up. And and I know I'm here to do great things. And if I found myself in a position where I felt like I wasn't doing the great things I came to do for some reason, then I would beat up on myself. But really, the main reason I wasn't doing the great things I came to do is because I was busy beating up on myself, which takes a lot of getting over. It doesn't take a lot to stop. It's very easy to stop beating up yourself. But the healing time it takes from every self-beating that you do, it's just not worth it. You'll just spend a lifetime pretty much doing that, and you'll keep yourself in patterns where you achieve, and it's great, but then you beat yourself up, and you're back to square one. And so stop beating yourself up. Watch the video about how to stop beating yourself up. If you do it, which most of us do because it's been practiced and trained. We've been kind of trained to beat up each other and ourselves. So, be good to yourself. We've had a lot of conditioning and a lot of training over the years as the human race, and now we're breaking out of it. Wonderful, wonderful. So just have patience with yourself in the process. So the more you value yourself, the more opportunities will come because you'll be open. Again, your vibrational signal will be open. It's like having a sign up saying like, I'm here and I'm great and I've got all these skills. Like, who's going to make use of these now? With us? Who's going to build with me here? And people come over and say, hi, yeah, do you want to do this? Or can you help us with that? And such. Because we've all got this very special skill set, each and every one of us. Each and every one of us have a lot of power, and we have a place on the planet right now because we're all entwined together, which means that we've all got a lot of opportunity because there's a lot of other people want to work with us a lot of the time, because that's how humans do things together. They put their energy together to make things, and at the moment we pass money around to each other as a symbol of energy, as a symbol of giving and receiving energy, and it's fine to do that, and I encourage you to do that with others. So a way to improve your self-value is to emotional release. Do an emotional release course, mentoring group with Laura Lee Clark at wireyourselfforwealth.com. Find the link below. Do that. Your life will never be the same, and you'll value yourself a lot. And you'll have access to all kinds of amazing resources. Yeah. And as you emotionally release all the patterns, anytime you've ever heard someone say that you're crap at something, or you're no good, or you've done something you're ashamed of, and other people kind of agree that you're really bad, and stuff like that, it's time to drop all of that baggage, because none of it's true about a single one of us, and value ourselves, and just get with a script of how awesome we are. And then